Up next, the Nets taking on the Pacers. For the Brooklyn Nets, kind of a seesaw affair over the last 10 games. But this team feels they are better than a 500 team. They look to tip that balance with the win here. Pacers, Nets. Don't leave your seat. We'll be right back. Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Bojan Bogdanović.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. The guard pair, Schroeder and Thomas. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Nicholas Claxton. And it's Bogdanović in at the small forward position. And for the Pacers, the forward spots with Naismith and Siakam. T.J. McConnell is out there with Shepard. And it's Turner in at the 5. Clark, these two teams sharing the court for the second game in a row. Think we'll see any changes?
You can count on it, Kevin. I mean, these coaches will be responding to what transpired in the last game, trying to find where they might be able to change things up just a bit.
Now, here's McConnell. Shot clock at 6. Siakam's shot is off. Siakam against Thomas. Down low, here's Claxton, and Claxton throws it down.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfect.
Pass to Naismith. Here's Shepard. That's good, and it's McConnell with the assist.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Schroeder passes to Bogdanović, and stolen by McConnell. Fast break, here comes Indiana. Tries again. Here's Siakam. And at last, they get one to fall.
With a harmonious blend of length and strength, Siakam has become a dependable interior scoring option.
And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Turner. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
Tell you what, early in the game, these kinds of plays can really set the tone.
Bogdanović finds Schroeder. Banked in off the glass.
So crafty and clever at finishing inside. Schroeder doesn't lack confidence trying to get it up and down from this area.
Pass to McConnell. Back to Siakam. Indiana moving it around. Turner against Claxton. And it goes down 2 points.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
The Nets have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Last season, Miles Turner became the Pacers' all-time leader in block shots.
That's a pretty impressive feat when you consider some of the Pacers who played there historically. Jermaine O'Neal, Rick Smith, Roy Hibbert. Come on now. Great work by Miles Turner. So we need to give him his flowers now, and I think he's going to continue to add to that shot block total.
And so it's Indiana with it. After the basket by Brooklyn. Kicks it out to Siakam. Buries the long-range jumper. Siakam's got 5.
Yeah, you got to get out on that. Siakam demonstrating that ability to hurt you from beyond.
And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. He wants to talk to his guys.
Bringing the heat now at midcourt.
As we close in on the start of the playoffs, let's see how the East is stacking up. You look at the Pacers. Right now, the 6th best record in the conference, looking to hold on to playoff position and finish the regular season strong. And, of course, the Nets, right on their heels as they've got the next best record.
Well, right now for Brooklyn, they've shown me some very good things this season. But that next step, those qualities that could make them true contenders, just haven't been there.
Yeah, and you know, we've seen them enough to know by now they're not going to make that switch from good to great at this point. Not this year anyway.
And stolen by McConnell. And there's the drive. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, Nets trail by 6. Here's Schroeder. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. He lobs up the alley-oop pass and finished off by Naismith.
You have to respect Schroeder's speed and try to cut him off. But when you do that, it leaves room to pitch it to the roller.
Siakam outside. Pass to Naismith. McConnell with it. He's guarded by Schroeder. Turner inside. Claxton's there, and he gets it back. Just 3 to shoot. Siakam inside the three-point line. Brooklyn with the rebound. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
Well, it's really hard to stop them when they're in a groove offensively, and they were in a comfort zone all game long in that one.
Since moving back to Brooklyn in 2012, the Nets, Greg, have won just 2 playoff series.
Just think about the all-stars they've had. KG, Pierce, Durant, Kyrie, Harden. I could name more. The Nets just haven't been able to put it together.
Really adept at rolling after setting the screen. Turner, a difficult cover in these pick and rolls.
Out to the wing. Outside Thomas. That 3 off the mark.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Siakam outside. Pass to Shepard. Buries it from three-point range. Shepard's got 6 points.
Well, they're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Schroeder passes to Claxton. Now Thomas. The rebound by Shepard.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
McConnell with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. McConnell passes to Naismith. Siakam deciding where to go with it. Over Naismith. And there are the Pacers with another bucket.
And Siakam always has options in the mid-range. He's a talented shooter who can make that shot.
And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
The Pacers factor is here. Thank you, fans. Now on the court is your squad. Get loud, go at the hearing. The loudest section gets research. Let me hear you.
Checked in for the Pacers. The second half of the season has seen a ton of assists from this group of players who are the top passers since the All-Star break. You take a look at McConnell, top 5 in the NBA, and his teammates love him.
Wow, he's taken his passing to a whole new level. His court awareness has really improved as we've gotten deeper into the season.
Here's Bogdanovich. A 20-point game for him in the win against Indiana. Claxton the pass to Schroeder. Picked by Finney-Smith. Nailed from three-point land. Schroeder's got 5.
This is where Schroeder has really improved over the years, hitting the 3 with some consistency.
Offensive rebound. McConnell misses the baby hook.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
Bogdanovich dishes to Schroeder. Pass to Finney-Smith. To the middle. He's looking for Claxton and finds him. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him. It's going to be Claxton shooting. It's going to be on Miles Turner. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And they're making their own luck with how hard they're playing, forcing turnovers and turning that into offense.
And that one falls for Claxton. Indiana leading by 3. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, the Pacers obviously pushed the fast break. Tyrese Halliburton says the emphasis is getting outlets and running, playing fast. That's a good identity to have. It's a team that people want to play for, and it's a style you don't want to play against. You've got to be ready to play us. Kevin, the idea is for them to wear you down.
They fly, David. Baseline to baseline. They can really go. After exploding onto the NBA radar in 2019, Siakam Clark has been a sure thing on offense.
Well, you know what you're going to get from Pascal Siakam. I mean, whether it's in the open floor or in the half-court sets, he's a guy you can count on delivering when you give him the ball in those situations. His offense never takes a night off.
And Walker with the size and strength to straight up move you out of his way.
Schroeder kicks to Bogdanovich. Pass to Johnson. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Here's Bogdanovich. Naismith covering. Shot clock at 5. Johnson can't hit. And Siakam has got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. It's a 5-point game. Walker finds Turner. Good defense by Claxton. And here is Johnson. Naismith covering. Johnson the pass to Claxton. Missed inside. Pacers leading by 5. To the inside. Another shot. And Turner with the lay-in. Turner's got 6 points.
And they've done the job on the offensive glass.
I like the activity there, keeping the ball alive and creating some second-chance buckets.
Johnson. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Jarris Walker.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
First free throw is good. These Indiana Pacers play at one of the quickest paces of any team in the NBA.
Yeah, I love the fact that it's quite fitting considering the nickname, Indiana Pacers. And they do set the pace. They love to push that rock, and they do it relentlessly. Catching you before your defense can get set. It's a beautiful way to play. Tell you what, though, you got to be in great shape to make it work. Already a very confident player, knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
It's time for Next Kid with If you see yourself on the big screen, then you know what to do. Show us your moves. Somebody doesn't have rhythm. You're on the big screen.
Checking out some numbers for Ben Simmons. How his last 10 games have gone. He's putting up 6 points a night, 4 assists, and 5 rebounds. And you can't downplay the importance of good size off the bench.
Space invader, a big guy who simply holds his ground and makes opponents work around him. That's good stuff.
Here's Shepard. Last game he had 13. Pass to Naismith. Jackson, a screen on Johnson. Naismith with the bounce pass. Jackson misses.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Now here's Williams. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the D still has to keep an eye on him.
Here's Walker. The lead is 2. Outside Jackson. Naismith finds Walker to the wing right side. Here's Shepard. And right away they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Shepard's got his 3rd basket of the night. Pass to Watford. Now here's Johnson. Schroeder outside. Screen by Simmons. Schroeder passes to Simmons. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got his 3rd assist on the night. Here's Shepard. He's guarded by Schroeder. Toppin sets a screen for Walker. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
First personal foul. First team foul.
The Pacers shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
Walker.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. And with their offensive firepower, have the Pacers Clark maxed out at that end of the floor?
There's still a lot of room for this team to grow offensively, Kevin. A low rate of free throws is something they can improve on, and a relatively low rate of threes and offensive boards. Those are areas that can get better. I think there's another level they have to reach yet.
And so Walker nails both of them. 35 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Now Simmons, looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Johnson kicks to Thomas. Simmons sets a screen for Thomas. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
3 points.
15 seconds left to play in the first. Shepard with the ball. 9 points in the game so far. Lets a floater go. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Nothing like knocking down that last possession of a quarter to give you a little feel-good momentum.
Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Pacers lead by 4. And we'll be back with you right after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Pacers?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Boy, grinding it out on the glass. They've really been working for those points.
Nets trail by 4. And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. We've got Williams. Watford out there with Cameron Johnson. Then there's Cam Thomas. And it's Simmons in at the center position.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Now here's Jackson. He has yet to score over Watford. No good on the fadeaway.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Thomas kicks to Johnson. Rebounded by Jackson. Pacers leading by 4. Here's Shepard. Pass to Toppin. Jackson with the screen. Toppin passes to Jackson. We play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Here's Furphy. Now Shepard. He's got 11. They had a number of cracks at it, but came away empty-handed. Pass to Johnson. The Nets working the ball around now. Simmons against Jackson. Here's Thomas. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Cam Thomas was the 27th pick in the 2021 NBA Draft. GA. I think a lot of teams, wouldn't you agree, are regretting passing on him.
Yeah, it's pretty hard to believe that he fell all the way to the end of the first round. Lots of teams would love to have a scorer like him on their roster.
Greg, you know this. Good coaches give their players confidence. But what's the balance there between affirmation and accountability?
Well, when you believe in a player, that also comes with expectations. So a coach has to boost them up and also demand that they deliver.
And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. It's hauled in by Furphy.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
Pass to Shepard. Toppin with it. Now Shepard down to 5 on the shot clock. Indiana needs to get a shot off. And finished off by Walker.
When Jarris Walker stuffs it, we feel those bucks over here.
Nets trail by 5. Williams scanning the floor. Outside Thomas. Over Shepard. Thomas, no luck.
Right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Here's Shepard. Thomas covering. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Toppin's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Outside Williams. Pass to Thomas. Inside. Here's Simmons to end the run. That shot, no good. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Here's Furphy. He's guarded by Williams. Toppin passes to Shepard. Back to Toppin. And stolen by Simmons. On the wing, Williams shoots the three. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Jackson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Indiana again, turning it over. Now let's take a look at some of the numbers for Pascal Siakam.
And the stat to look at is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been focusing more on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot tougher on D.
Wiseman's checked in for Shepard. Then for the Nets, Nicholas Claxton comes in for Trendon Watford. And it's Bogdanovich in for Williams. And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
Jayson back to the minute. Here they are for Indiana Edition.
Turner's checked in for Wiseman. And it's Pascal Siakam in for Jackson. And the Nets with possession here. Trailing here by 8. Now here's Simmons. And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession.
And now let's take a look at the stats for Thomas. He showed up every night and some noteworthy performances over the last month. He's averaging 19 points per game, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. Well, you know that he can put points up in a hurry, and he leads this team in scoring.
Yeah, you know, I think he's got a great sense of how to keep their offense going and being productive. If somebody else is having an off night, then he kind of steps in and fills the gap.
Here's Furphy. Still yet to score. Here's Siakam. And too long on the shot. Nets trail by 8. Thomas deciding where to go with it. Pass to Claxton. Here's Bogdanovich. No good. And they can't put an end to this drought. Indiana's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Here's Furphy. Back to Siakam. Fires the 3. Simmons pulls it in.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Pass to Claxton. Outside Thomas. Now Bogdanovich. Johnson outside. And here is Thomas. 6 on the shot clock. Simmons a screen on Walker. It's Thomas outside. They get it again. Count it, and the Pacer lead has been cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Simmons.
Boy, Simmons always revved up. I love his motor, using his length to take advantage to grab those rebounds.
Here's Furphy. Pass to Siakam. Here's the 3. Another miss by Siakam.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Johnson outside. Fires from deep. The shot misses. Indiana leading by 6. Siakam outside. Looking to end his cold spell. It's good. Siakam's got 9.
And always nice to have an inside-out threat like Siakam. He can have an impact anywhere on the floor.
Simmons sets a screen for Johnson. Outside Thomas. The 3. And the rebound goes to the Pacers.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Here's a peek now at the 2K leaderboard. This year, these teams have made the most of their offensive rebounds. The Pacers 4th.
And just having a terrific year on the offensive glass, it's because everybody buys in. Not just the big men, but even the guards are getting in on the act.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Johnson. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Ben Simmons. Now, here's Thomas. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Indiana.
And he was relentless in that one. I mean, he wanted to be the first to every rebound and almost was.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make a pay.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Pascal Siakam is nominally a power forward, but his versatility at both ends of the floor allows him to play a number of roles. Siakam says that's where the NBA has been going. It's always positionless basketball. I feel like I can do anything. And in today's game, Kevin, that means tremendous value for Siakam. Back to you.
Doesn't it? My goodness, David, he is something else. Thank you very much. And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team.
Here are your Pacers dance crew.
Hurts checked in for Walker. And the Nets also making a change. Johnson's checked in. Pass to McConnell. It's stolen by Schroeder. And now the fast break. Schroeder with the ball. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for Brooklyn.
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
On top of that, they're creating turnovers and taking advantage by converting on the offensive end.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. Indiana's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. McConnell passes to Siakam. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Schroeder. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It goes on Aaron Naismith.
Clever move by Schroeder there, ensuring that he drew the foul while also still getting the shot up.
That's good from Schroeder.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
One way to protect the lead, knock down those free throws, and 100% free throwing for the quarter, that's superb.
No good on the second free throw.
What really makes Schroeder special is the energy he plays with. I mean, it's contagious and infects the entire team. He's like a lightning bolt of energy when he hits the court.
Now, here's McConnell. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Brooklyn.
And it was a huge night for him at the other end as well. How about the steals? He was just a big headache the entire game.
And here are the Nets. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. Johnson outside. To the paint. Schroeder finds Claxton. Kicks it out to Johnson. Connects from three-point range. Johnson's got 6 points in the quarter.
You got to have a good basketball IQ to be effective. I love the decision to kick it out.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust.
The Pacers high crew is here. On the court is your squad. Who wants a t-shirt?
Williams, he's checked in for the Nets. And now that we have a chance, let's show you the NBA's top thieves. This is the list of this month's steals leaders. You take a look at McConnell, always dangerous on the court. He leads the league.
Really been fantastic defensively this run for him. He's had more than his share of steals, and now he's looking to get more.
1:27 left in the second quarter. Shepard, the pass to Siakam. Pass to Naismith. Turner with a screen on Bogdanovic. Just 4 to shoot. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Naismith has got his first 3 points of the game.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And yes, it's good. 56 seconds left in the first half of the game. McConnell passes to Naismith. Back to McConnell. Down low. And it's slammed in by Turner.
Boy, that's just too easy, guys. Turner, a player you can't allow to get free near the rack. He's a great dunker. Bang.
Pass to Claxton. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. No good on the three. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Naismith. That's good, and it's McConnell with the assist. McConnell's got 4 assists in the game. Brooklyn with the ball. They went to Indiana for their last meeting with the Pacers and came out with a win.
Yeah, a really close game between these two in that last matchup. It took a total team effort for them to get the win.
It sure did, and they got a lot of scoring from their bench, and I think that really was the crucial difference.
Here's Schroeder. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And that'll do it for the first half. Game time. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Rick, what's your analysis of how your defense has done so far?
Well, they're getting too many open looks at threes. We're lucky they're missing a few. With this team, they stretch out so much. You got to be really alert. You got to pay close attention to the details.
Rick, thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the Fan half-court shot. Give me a beat. They're venturing up the shot. One more time. A round of applause for our contestants.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule.
I always like to play other good teams. To be the best, you have to beat the best. We'll see if they accept the challenge.
Iron sharpens iron, right, Shaq?
Yes.
And now, let's get into the Indiana Pacers game. It's been a close one so far.
You can see their offense flowing tonight, especially in transition. Maybe all those extra practice drills are paying off.
Their coaching staff has to be pleased with the pace. That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And so it's Schroeder with the ball. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. Following this one, they get to host the Mavericks. They start a 3-game homestand with that game. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. Shepard out there with T.J. McConnell. And it's Naismith in at the 3. So that's who Rick Carlisle starts the second half. And Clark, as we watch Aaron Naismith, he was such a great shooter in college, and it took him a while to find his stroke in the NBA.
And you know what, Kevin, nothing really surprising about that. Most players struggle to find their game in the NBA, to find their role in the NBA. But Naismith, he's found his rhythm and his role, and he clearly is dangerous from behind the arc.
And the layup's good off the glass. And now a 4-point Pacer lead.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. 5 points in the game. Schroeder dishes to Bogdanovich. 5 on the clock. Shoots from the baseline, and that one off the back of the rim and in. Thomas got 11 points.
Easy little jumper for him right there, guys.
Outside Turner. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Here's Shepard. Thomas covering. And it's Shepard missing.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Schroeder finds Claxton. Here's Finney-Smith. And here is Thomas. 11 points in the game.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Now, here's Siakam. The lead is 2. It's hauled in by Thomas. Brooklyn's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15. Pass to Finney-Smith. Back to Thomas. The Nets working the ball around now. Picked by Finney-Smith. Schroeder. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead.
Only 20% from the field to start this half. To me, it looks like their opponent may have made some nice adjustments.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
And it's sent back by Turner.
Man, the defense of Turner is astounding. I mean, he positioned himself well to come up with a lot of blocks.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
Get ready, everyone. You see yourself on the screen. You show us your best moves. Let's go. Let's see it.
In steals, and they are ranked 3rd in team rebounding because of that aggression and their willingness to be so physical.
And at the top of the league in steals, their defense has gotten everyone's attention this season. You know, Greg, it's amazing how much energy they put into their D. McConnell finds Turner. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. There's the pick. Just 5 to shoot. Here's McConnell. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
Pass to Claxton. It's stolen by Shepard. Now Siakam. And the rejection by Claxton. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Now here's Schroeder. Thomas's shot is off. Over to the left wing. To the inside. Right wing, nobody near Schroeder. Picked by Finney-Smith for the lead. Out to the right wing. 6 to shoot. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Finney-Smith's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Brooklyn?
I like their defense today, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
They've been pounding any miss on the glass and cashing in on the offensive boards. I've been impressed with that aspect of their game.
Now here's Thomas. He's got 14. Pass to Schroeder. That one falls. Now it's a 4-point Nets lead.
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
Here's Shepard. Outside Turner. McConnell, a screen on Claxton. Here's Turner. Pass to Shepard. Schroeder against McConnell. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
Time for your Indiana in space, everyone. Let's get excited.
Indiana making some changes. Isaiah Jackson, he's checked in for Siakam. Toppin comes in for T.J. McConnell. And Walker subbed in for Shepard. Cameron Johnson's checked in for the Nets. And Bogdanovich kicks to Johnson. Schroeder outside. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Near the three-point line, it's Thomas. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Thomas got 7 points for the quarter.
Better to be lucky than good. Got that shot to fall.
Pass to Toppin. Count the basket and the foul. It's going to go on Bojan Bogdanovich.
That's where Toppin does most of his damage, and he's incredibly efficient down there.
The Pacers shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
And 75% on the season as a unit from the free throw line.
That's something they've been working very hard to correct and to change. I mean, they know how important it is to fix that inability at the free throw line.
Clark, when you think of siblings who have played in the NBA, the Lopez brothers, and now the Toppin brothers come to mind.
Can only imagine how cool a feeling that is to be able to play in the NBA with your brother. It's a dream come true for anybody to get to the highest level of pro basketball. And then to have a couple of players from the same family doing it together? Come on, man. Doesn't get any better than that.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Now here's Turner. 10 points for him. There's Walker with the 3. The rebound by the Nets. Claxton's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Pass to Thomas. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Schroeder outside. Over Naismith. The rebound by Turner. Pacers trail by 3. Toppin passes to Walker. Jackson dishes to Walker. Now here's Naismith. He's guarded by Schroeder. Turner against Claxton. The 15-footer. Claxton with the block.
And a chance here to look at the numbers for Dennis Schroeder. He's around 14 points per game, 5 assists, and 3 rebounds. And really, he sets the table for this team with his playmaking.
Unselfish, at times to a fault. He just makes everybody around him better.
The Pacers making a switch here. Weissman's checked in. Then for the Nets, Ben Simmons, he's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Trendon Watford comes in for Bogdanovich. And it's Williams in for Cameron Thomas. Now here's Schroeder. He's got 8. We've got 1:48 left in the third. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Toppin with it. Watford on him. That one, no good. Nets leading by 3. Williams finds Simmons. Johnson the screen. Pass to Watford. Takes a 3. And it's good, assisting on the play with Simmons. Simmons got 3 assists now in this one. Now here's Naismith. He's guarded closely. Jackson down low. Covered by Watford. Trying to get something going. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. This is his first free throw of the game.
And of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
Guys, when you compare against last year, I mean, this season has been a pretty painful drop-off in his free throw numbers. I mean, he's not making the key chances he's getting at the foul line.
That's good from Naismith. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Nets leading by 5. Schroeder with the ball. 8 points for him. On the wing, Johnson. Simmons sets a screen for Johnson. Bucket is good. Johnson's got the lead up to 7 now for the Nets. 41 seconds left to play here in the third. Naismith with the ball. Now guarded by Schroeder. Jackson has the open look. Sinks the three-pointer. Jackson's got 5 now.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defender.
Here's Schroeder. And Wiseman sends it back.
And putting in work on the defensive end. Wiseman's SWAT providing a spark to his team.
Now, here's Naismith. He's guarded by Schroeder. Now, Naismith. And that one released in time, but no good. The third quarter comes to a close. It's the Nets, up by 4. Live from Cambridge Fieldhouse, you're watching 2K Sports. And let's listen to head coach Rick Carlisle review the game plan with his guys.
Keep working the game, possession by possession. Keep doing everything hard. Down here, let's get some stops.
Now imploring his guys to lock in, Greg, defensively.
The defensive intensity is going to be critical. The offense will come, but you need the defense to bring effort.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the court for the Nets, getting the fourth quarter going. Cameron Johnson is out there with Trendon Watford. Then there's Cam Thomas. Then there's Ben Simmons. And it's Williams at the 2. And so Simmons will bring it up for Brooklyn. They lead by 4. Johnson outside. Pass to Simmons. Screen by Simmons. Again, the Nets for 2. Here's Furphy. Now, here's Walker. Tapping a screen on Williams. Walker against Williams. Tapping kicks to Walker. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Wiseman. And not a good shot for him. They can get better looks than that. Nets leading by 6. Inside. Stolen by Jackson. Here's Walker. The shot comes out. Good D by Williams. The Nets shooting 47% from the floor. Getting it done. From deep, Thomas. The Pacers pull it in. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. To the middle. And stolen by Simmons. Off they go on a 3-on-1 break. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Excellent concentration that time by the 6'10" Simmons. Very good at completing these chances despite the defense's best efforts.
Bogdanovich is checked in for Trendon Watford.
One shot.
And that one misses. Pacers trail by 8. Toppin inside. Simmons is there. Toppin passes to Jackson. Over Bogdanovich. Indiana again missing.
Feels to me like this team is going to need more from him, guys. I mean, if they're to erase this deficit, he's got to step up.
Thomas sets a screen for Johnson. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Yeah, you know, they're hustling and giving a good effort, that's for sure, but unfortunately, the execution has been lacking.
Now Jackson, following the three-point attempt by Obi Toppin. Here's Wiseman, and he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
And just wait until Wiseman has time to develop his moves, which are still somewhat raw at this stage.
Outside Thomas. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Brooklyn, Cameron Thomas. At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Thomas. Siakam is checked in for the Pacers. And the Nets also making a change. Trendon Watford's checked in for Williams. Good on both. Pacers trail by 8. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Siakam passes to Toppin. Knocks down the 3-ball.
Well, making threes is vital for Toppin, developing his stretch big skill.
Thomas against Walker. Pass to Johnson. Simmons sets a screen for Johnson. The long distance 3 is buried. Johnson's got the lead. Back up to 8 now for the Nets.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And Jackson throws it down hard.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition, switch, ignited.
Here's Thomas, following the score by Isaiah Jackson. From outside the arc, it's rebounded by Indiana. Toppin's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And a wide open look for Walker. And Indiana, another 3.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball game.
Thomas passes to Johnson. Thomas a screen on Siakam. Johnson from outside. The offensive rebound, Simmons. Bogdanovich finds Johnson. The Nets working the ball around now. 4 on the shot clock. Thomas, no good.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
Now, here's Siakam. Toppin, good.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And so Simmons will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. And he drives in, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Sometimes you just have no way of stopping Simmons on the interior. I mean, he's a very skilled player who gets these calls routinely.
Shooting 2.
And that one misses. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for the Nets. Dennis Schroeder comes in for Trendon Watford. And he's good on the second.
Yeah, disappointing not to convert all of them, but he did get the one to give them the lead.
Siakam passes to Turner. Down low. Here's Naismith. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to go on Bojan Bogdanovich.
First team foul. At the line for Indiana, Aaron Naismith, 2 shots.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. And Brooklyn making a change here. Claxton's checked in. And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. Here's Schroeder. Pass to Claxton. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
You know, this is an example of why conditioning can be so important. I mean, it can be critical. They continue to sprint the floor, and there's no let up in sight.
And also, they continue to take advantage on the offensive glass. Those extra possessions paying off in second chance points.
The first free throw is good. And he can't hit the second.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
Schroeder against McConnell. Siakam, right side. Shot clock at 6. Shepherd with the ball. Off target with the open look. It's Thomas on the wing. Naismith covering.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
Tell you what, those are crazy numbers, guys. I mean, believe me, I was a good rebounder in my day. It is not easy to corral that many boards in one night.
Now here's Turner. Now Shepard over Bogdanovich. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Schroeder against Turner. Outside Thomas. Pass to Claxton. Over McConnell. Claxton with the bucket. 10 points for Nick Claxton.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Siakam finds Naismith. To the inside. Indiana moving the ball around. From downtown, Bogdanovich grabs the miss.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Schroeder against McConnell. It's Schroeder with the drive. Back to Bogdanovich. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Indiana trailing here. Pass to Shepard. Here's Naismith. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. Brooklyn's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Here's Schroeder. That's in there. Thomas with the assist. Thomas got 4 assists now tonight.
Schroeder not backing away from the important shots. Knows how to deliver in a big way and how to go out and make it happen.
Now here's Turner over Claxton. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. 12 points for Miles Turner.
Evolving as a leader right before our eyes. It's important that Turner continue to prove he can score in big moments.
Here's Thomas, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And the second of 2 is good. That gives them a 4-point cushion. And so it's McConnell with it. They'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. To the paint. Turner inside. Claxton covering. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Bogdanovich, no luck.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Now here's Turner. And the rejection by Claxton. Schroeder surveying the floor. Claxton the pass to Finney-Smith. Back to Claxton. That one falls, coming off of Thomas's feet. And the Nets lead by 6.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
During that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear Rick Carlisle's message to his team. Now, Coach was still pretty positive. He told his guys a handful of shots completely changes this game. Just a few good minutes, and we're right there. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Turner. Here's Shepard. Turner with a screen on Thomas. 5 to shoot. Shoots from 12. Count it! And now they trail by just 4. 32 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And he commits the intentional foul.
First personal foul. Team is in the penalty. At the line for the Nets, Cameron Thomas. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And a tough break is his second attempt at the line. No good.
Can't waste any time here.
No, you need a quick bucket and then a quick foul.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Turner inside. Claxton's there. The shot by Turner, no good. And they go to the intentional foul.
Third personal foul. Shooting for Brooklyn, Nicholas Claxton. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And that trip coming up empty. Missing both. Timeout called the Pacers. 12 seconds left in the fourth. Turning here to our analysts. What factors, guys, come to your mind?
Trying to stay alive. They've got to work quickly.
Yeah, they're going to draw up a play here, I think, to get a shot right off of the inbounds pass and not waste too much time at all.
For this, fans, your Pacers Breaker Dance Crew.
Siakam finds Turner. And the Pacers can't get it to go. And now we've got the intentional foul.
And Naismith, second personal foul. Shooting for Brooklyn, Dennis Schroeder at the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He gets the first, and that increases their lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game. And so it's Brooklyn with the win. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Nick Claxton.